Good afternoon, Minister, and thank you for coming in here today. There is a distinct feeling of déjà vu about this afternoon's debate. Another piece of government's COVID legislation being driven through the House faster than a speeding bullet. Ironically, the speeding bullet is 12 months too late. While I can understand the rationale to expedite the legislative process for an emergency bill in a time of emergency, I cannot understand it in this case. It is a grave disservice to this House to yet again deny us the time to scrutinise and debate and amend legislation, assuming the Government would even accept any amendments of merit. This undermines the very constitutional role of the House. The final draft of the bill, as passed by the Dáil, was sent to me at 5:10 on Thursday afternoon. This left 1 hour and 50 minutes to submit amendments. Today, the House has 75 minutes for all 5 stages. This piece of legislation is a perfect example of closing the stable door after the horse has bolted. Is it not true that 90% of the cases being detected in this country are the British variant, yet Britain is conspicuous in its absence from the list of countries covered by mandatory quarantine? I find it staggering that the Government has radically curtailed the rights and freedoms of citizens with Garda-enforced 5-kilometre travel limits to their homes and at times 2 kilometres, yet international travel has continued without any meaningful restriction. How is this fair, and how does this make sense? Surely the Government should be introducing a mandatory quarantine on all non-essential travel into the country. Surely this makes more sense than somewhat arbitrary list of countries to be covered by mandatory quarantine, mostly from sub-Saharan Africa and Latin America. Another point I would like to make in relation to the increased sanctions this bill is going to impose on Irish people travelling overseas without a reasonable excuse. I think it is important to recognise that many people travel abroad from this country for extremely important reasons, for the sake of their physical and mental health and well-being, and for family reasons. People suffering from respiratory conditions, arthritis to name but a few, need to travel for some relief to warmer and drier climates. The people of Ireland have had the most restrictive COVID measures placed on them in Europe. I'm sharing with... Sorry, excuse me, I'm sharing with... Sorry, I'll finish up. Minister, I implore on you to please get the vaccination programme rolled out as quickly as possible, because that is the only way the people of Ireland will get their freedoms back. Thank you.